Good morning from Milan. It's Jeff with Beyond the Rings ground team, and I'm joined today by Pastor Chris. He is the pastor of Bayou View Baptist Church, right?
Yes, correct.
I got it right.
You got it.
That's something, and that's important because when you're the only Missourian with a bunch of Mississippians, you better get it right, right?
It's all good. We love you, man.
Well, I thought it would be great on this morning of our fifth day. It's February 10th, to hear from another voice. And so I wanted Pastor Chris just to share a little bit about his experience so far about being here using pen trading for evangelism. What are you thinking, Pastor Chris?
Well, the great thing about the pin trading part of it is just about wearing the pins. There's people here who are passionate about collecting these pins. So again, we're here for evangelism. We want to tell people about Jesus, share the gospel, point them to the Word of God, explain spiritual truth to people. It really helps when people are just walking up to you and wanting to talk to you. And they just walk up and they want to talk about your pins. They want to trade with you. And then we present the Beyond the Rings pin and offer it as a gift that, hey, we don't want to trade this one. We just want to give it to you, but we just want to tell you the story behind it first. Can we do that? And almost everyone is willing to listen to the story, which of course the story behind the pin is the gospel.
It's an incredible, unique atmosphere. Wouldn't you say, Pastor Chris? I've tried to describe that to people over the years, and it's just really hard to describe unless you experience it, right?
Well, everybody obviously that's coming to the Olympics, especially the fans, they're having a great time. They're in a really good mood. They're enjoying themselves. They're in Milan, which is a beautiful place. We've been doing a lot of evangelism at the Duomo, which a lot of people are coming. They're coming to take pictures. They're coming to see things. They're generally in a good mood. Like you said, there's kind of a good spirit about people, and that's true. So it seems like than just when you encounter people in their daily life, when they're going to work or doing their thing or busy in life, people here, maybe because they're on vacation, are much more willing to talk to you, it seems.
Now, it is interesting. You mentioned the say it again.
Duomo.
Yeah, what he said. And I just put this together as you said that. It it it's a Catholic cathedral. Took over 600 years to build. How many statues? You told me.
It's several thousand.
3,400 statues. It's an incredible architectural feat, but it's got religious implications for sure. And it literally, as you were saying that, Pastor Chris, it occurred to me, like when my daughter and I were standing at the foot of the Crystal Redeemer in Rio. We're trying to have spiritual conversations in front of a physical representation of spirituality, and so that has got to play a factor as well. I got to believe. But the fact is, everybody who comes to Milan is going to go to that courtyard, to that square, to see that cathedral. And so we're taking the opportunity to be there. Just to be, Tony will be sitting on stairs, and people just walk up to you. And or you'll see somebody wearing a Team USA or some other country, start to engage them. And all it takes is, are they open? Are they friendly? Yeah, yeah. What would you ask of the people to be praying for us for today, Chris, as we get ready to go out?
Well, just continued stamina. It's a bit cold out here. We've been doing it for several days. Just continued stamina, continued boldness with the gospel, to seek people out, to talk to them as people walk up to us. Clarity of thought and speech. Paul asked the Ephesians and the Colossians to pray that he would speak boldly, that God would open a door for the word. And that's what we want to tell people. We want to get to the Word of God. We want to get to the gospel. And just so that we could clearly speak that to people, and of course that they would believe.
Absolutely. So thank you all so much for being our prayer partners. I like to call you all back home our support team. We're the ground team, and we could not be here if you weren't there. And so thank you for that. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, do all that social media magic so that it gets further out. Because at the end of the day, here's the thing I always ask people. You hear about a medal count, an athlete story, an update on Lindsey Vonn. Anytime you hear anything about the Olympics, stop and pray, because God's at work here. Thanks so much from Milan. We'll talk with you tomorrow.